Kiara and I'm back, and welcome to the Zen Elephant, where we talk about all things Zen. We will be covering part 2 of how to heal IBS. We'll be going over nutrition as well as other key elements as to how to maintain and heal the digestive tract. As usual, if you like the content in this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you will always be aware when there are new videos present for you. We're going to get straight into it today, and we are going to be talking about nutrition in regards to IBS. Now, we all know that the food that we put into our body on a daily basis is either going to cause us to be healthy or it will cause us to decline in health, especially over a long period of time. When it comes to IBS, it's important for you to be easy on yourself, to be easy on your stomach, and to not fill your stomach with all of these different foods, heavy foods and things like that, because your stomach is already struggling to digest these foods. So we want to make it as easy for our stomach as possible. Foods that make it harder to digest are meats, dairy, fried foods, foods that are super high in fat, as well as processed foods. In regards to meat and dairy, they actually cause mucus inside of the body, a buildup of mucus that happens inside of your intestines, and it kind of sticks like glue to the wall of your intestines. And over a long period of time, this mucus can turn into mucoid plaque, which can be pretty hard to get rid of, as well as the processed foods when you're dealing with so many different kinds of preservatives and food colorings and just things that aren't really serving our best and highest good when it comes to our health. So what can we do to help this situation? In the first video, I mentioned probiotics as a way to get some healthy bacteria into your gut. You of course would also want to add more fruits, grains, and vegetables, especially the dark leafy green vegetables like kale and dandelion greens, mustard greens, because they are all bitter, and I will be talking about bitters a little later on in this video. Now, I am in no way, shape, or form telling you to go vegan, okay? But if you do have heavy amounts of meat and dairy in your diet, it would help you if you cut down on that a little bit so that you can give your stomach some time to heal. So if you're eating meats about 7 days a week, try to cut down to, 4 or 3 days a week. There are lots of different recipes that you can have that are super tasty and they're good for you. Now, if you are someone who gets extremely tired after you eat a full meal, aka you get the itis, right? So you have the itis. That is your body working in overdrive. Your body is going hard, trying to use all of the energy that it can to digest whatever it is that you just ate. So we want to be mindful when it comes to putting pressure on our organs, especially when we're trying to nurse them back to health. We always want to make it easier for our organs to do their jobs, because when we have happy organs, we have happy lives. Now, we can't really talk about the entire healing process of IBS as a whole if we do not mention the liver, because the liver is very important to your digestive system. A struggling liver is actually the cause of some cases of IBS, so it is important to address that. So your liver is responsible for storing and metabolizing vitamins, secreting bile and digestive enzymes that aid in your digestive process. So if your liver is being strained, it can't really do what it's supposed to do, and this can actually lead to the dispersing of different toxins throughout the body. This is also the case for people who drink a lot of alcohol. So you can have the most perfect diet in the world, love to exercise, but if you are drinking every single day and always have a drink in your hands, you are straining your liver and making it hard for your liver to do its job, and you can in turn give yourself digestive problems as well as other problems, which we'll talk about when I actually do a whole video on the liver. Now, this whole channel is about us coming together and learning how to heal ourselves and others, right? Our loved ones. It's all about balance at the end of the day. Balance. Okay? Today we are going to be talking about some alterative herbs. These are herbs that promote healthy liver function as well as aid the digestive system and its entire process. It's important to know about alterative herbs. Majority of them are bitter herbs, because bitter herbs stimulate the digestive system. They get all of the gastric juices flowing, and it just promotes healthy function. point blank. Normally in my past videos, I would go herb by herb and kind of explain the differences between them and why they would work for that specific thing. But this time I'm just giving a straight list of a few, because there are many, a few herbs that are alterative herbs that stimulate the liver as well as the digestive system to help aid in healing IBS. Now, these herbs stimulate the production of bile. They also stimulate the stomach and release excess gas. They help with constipation and diarrhea. They also help with inflammation of the intestines. Okay, the most important part is that they detoxify the liver. They purify the blood, which is what alteratives are. That's what they do. They purify the blood, and they help to tone the liver. So you're strengthening and toning and detoxifying the liver, as well as getting your stomach moving. So it's kind of like a wheel that is now starting to turn, you know? So these herbs are burdock root, yellow dock root, licorice root, dandelion root, and garlic. Garlic is extremely powerful for so many reasons, but in regards to the liver, it definitely is an alterative herb, and it does stimulate the production of bile. Garlic is amazing. I know that a lot of people love to cook with garlic, but in this situation, I feel like, well, in all situations really, especially when it comes to garlic, it's always better when it's fresh. When it's fresh, you're getting all of the nutrients and all of the minerals. Now, I also believe in the last video, I spoke about demulcent herbs just a little bit. Those are the types of herbs that really create this gel-like consistency when you ingest it, and it coats the stomach, and licorice root is one of those herbs. So you've got all of these pungent, like bitter stimulants, and then you've got a bitter that is also a demulcent. So, and it actually tastes pretty good. I want all of you to let me know how you enjoy the tea that I put in the description box, as well as the other ones too. Let me know how you guys enjoy those. I always like to make them taste good, because I know some people get really iffy about that. When it comes to these herbs, since they are roots, it is a different process into making them into a tea as you would leaves like lemon balm or peppermint or lavender, things like that that are very soft and are leaves. When you have roots, you have to create a decoction, and I will, one, make a video about it, and two, I will just put some descriptions in the box below as well, so that you can make this decoction, this tea, so that it may help you with your IBS. So that's pretty much it for now in regards to IBS. Let me know how all of this works for you. And that's it for part 2. I will be back with more content, of course, later on this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and I ask that you all be blessed and have an amazing rest of your day.